this one, we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is and that was Ulises, Keet, Orkid, and Makani. Four members of our killer whale family demonstrating their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations of guests, and we're so excited for you to learn more about them today. As trainers, we spend years building our relationships with the whales. This creates trust and allows us to provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. The whales take an active role in their own health and well-being through husbandry or medical training. One of the very first of these husbandry behaviors that the whales learn is a fluke present. This position allows our veterinary team to collect a blood sample from the underside of the whale's tail flukes about once a month. Collecting a blood sample from our whales is just one way that we can ensure that all of them are staying healthy. Another example of the husbandry behavior is monitoring our whales' weight. The whales know how to slide up onto a giant killer whale size scale and lift their tail flukes completely up and out of the water so that we can get an accurate weight on them. Now, this behavior is actually a great example of the purpose behind our training program, because some behaviors such as our whale slide out is visually stunning, but its true purpose is to be able to monitor our whale's weight. And it looks like here comes Kalia to show off that behavior. We'll also ask the whales for high energy, powerful behaviors like breaches that jumps up and out of the water for exercise. In fact, all of the behaviors that you've seen so far today contribute to making sure our whales stay healthy. As trainers, the health and wellness of our pod is the most important part of our job, and we strive to achieve this through diet, exercise, lots of love, and of course, play. And these whales sure do love to play. We learn what they like and how they enjoy interacting, not only with the other members of their pod, but also with each one of us. We love getting creative and introducing new toys and enrichment and building our connection with the whales. We love getting to share playtime with the whales, but also, of course, with all of you. hunt killer whales, it's also how they learn and practice their hunting skills. They'll hunt just about anything, from fish to marine mammals to great white sharks to even the largest animal on planet Earth, the blue whale. Now the blue whale is about 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than whales like Kalia and Shuka who you just saw. So you're probably wondering, how does a whale their size take down prey that size? Skill and teamwork allow killer whales to hunt prey that is much larger than them. In fact, killer whales from around the world have developed specialized sensing techniques to help them hunt the prey of their choice. They can use their powerful tail flukes by flapping, tossing, and throwing, which tires their prey, making it easier to catch. Why don't you just go ahead and hold on tight, because we have 47-year-old Ulises weighing in at almost 10,000 pounds headed our way. In just a moment, we're really building the anticipation here, you guys. Don't you worry. And it looks like he is on his way in just a moment. So listen, I know I really drawn this out now. I hope you guys are ready, because it's hear that sound? That means that he is on his way in just a moment here. I know, you guys just stay right there. We have a lot of water in these habitats. Over 7 million gallons of fresh salt water pumped right in from Mission Bay, right here on the beach. It goes through some filters and it fills up our habitats, and it looks like it's gonna get ready to splash all over you guys. Awesome job. because someday might slap a flipper or reach out of the water to communicate. And they can even use their powerful tail flukes to stun their prey, except today, they'll just be stunning all of you. You know what that means. It's time to get wet!
Killer whales are impressive animals. It's pretty obvious why they're the top predator of our ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They are completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean. Their future depends on you, through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the ocean in our hands.
The ocean needs our help, and that can seem overwhelming, but together we can make a change.
So much to learn.
So much to explore.
So much to protect.
The ocean is facing significant changes, but don't give up. Be inspired.
The killer whale story is still being written. And there's simple things we can all do to make a difference.
All it takes is
One positive act.
one ripple that can grow and grow and change the world. Together, we've got this.